Ethan trudged through the hallways of Lincoln High School, clutching his books tightly against his chest. His eyes were always cast downward as if he wanted to disappear into the linoleum floors. It wasn't that Ethan disliked school, it was that he felt out of place, as if he were a small fish in a big ocean. He had moved to the city a year ago, and his quiet demeanor made it hard for him to make friends. In English class, when the teacher, Mrs. Reynolds, asked everyone to share something about themselves, Ethan remained silent. His classmates spoke eagerly about their families and backgrounds, each story colorful and lively. Ethan wanted to join in, but he was afraid. "I'm just a minority," he mumbled under his breath when Mrs. Reynolds called on him. "What did you say, Ethan?" she asked gently. Ethan swallowed hard. "I'm a minority," he repeated, louder this time. "So I guess I should just be careful and stay out of trouble." Mrs. Reynolds looked at him with a mix of curiosity and concern. "What do you mean by minority?" "Ethan?" He shrugged, avoiding her eyes. "I heard someone say it's about being different and not fitting in. Like being a minor, you know, I'm not important or anything." Mrs. Reynolds paused, realizing the misunderstanding. "Ethan, you're not quite right about that," she said, a gentle smile on her face. "The term ethnic minority doesn't mean you're less important. It means you're part of a group with a unique culture or background, often different from the majority around you. But it's something to be proud of, not something that makes you lesser." Ethan blinked, feeling a flicker of hope in his chest. "Really?" "Yes," Mrs. Reynolds continued, nodding. "Everyone in this classroom is important. You have your own story and experiences, just like everyone else. Being part of a minority can be about celebrating your culture and what makes you unique. It doesn't define your worth." The bell rang, signaling the end of the class. As Ethan gathered his things, he felt a new determination. Maybe he wasn't so different after all. He decided that he would try to speak up more, and maybe even make a few friends. Over the next few weeks, Ethan took small steps. He started participating in class discussions, even sharing stories about his own background. His classmates were curious and supportive, and he found himself laughing and talking with them more. One day, as he walked home with a couple of new friends, Ethan felt a lightness in his heart. The city felt a little less daunting, and he no longer felt like a minor character. Instead, he was part of something bigger, part of a diverse and vibrant community. Ethan realized that understanding his place in the world wasn't about being invisible. It was about embracing who he was and where he came from, and knowing that he belonged. Please know that being a part of an ethnic minority group is not about being less important, but about being part of a unique and valuable community. Please like, share, and subscribe to Tech Moral's YouTube channel. Thank you.